Grass tastes bad. Time to get swifty, SASANS. Hope you guys are all safe in this very trying time. We all live together, so we're not breaching any of the sanctioned protocols that we should all be following for
But
health and
also
safety.
doomed if one of us gets it.
But also, yes, if one of us gets
Oh my god.
what should not be named, we're all doomed. But so far, so good. So I hope that you guys are all staying safe and healthy as well. For those of you that are having trouble out there, may have had physical jobs that you needed to be at, you have had even less luck. Our thoughts go out to you. We are also trying to shift our efforts to be a little bit more community-oriented, whereas we're not technically set up to stream at this very moment. We do premiere these episodes, and we can watch as they air. And we're also planning on playing more games with the communities. If there are games that you guys like, let us know. We're going to come out with a list of games that we're confident we can play that can accommodate a vast sum of people all at the same time. So our efforts are shifting to be more community-oriented. Like I said, let us know if there's something that we're particularly good at that we can sort of engage with you on as well. Happy to take on all ideas. We're all in this together during this time. For another announcement, these losers over here have started their own streaming channel on Facebook Gaming. I can let them go into a bit more detail about that.
So it's called the Loser Club. Luna and Enzer combined forces to put on our video games on Facebook Gaming platform. We're quite new to this live stream thing, so it's a learning. We're learning how to do it and to talk at the same time. But we are going to be live streaming Tuesday through Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And on Tuesdays, we'll be doing 2-player games. On Wednesdays, we have Wed VR Wednesdays, so we're going to be playing some VR content. And then on Thursdays, we call it Amateurs Days. So I think the concept there is that we're not that great at video games. We just really like it, and so we're two losers setting out to do some epic stuff, and it probably plays out as you would expect. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, you should tune in, check it out. The Loser Club on Facebook Gaming.
They are very and consistently on brand. And give them that.
What kind of games do you play?
Just said.
2-player games, VR games,
VR cooperative games.
and I think the other Amateurs Day, that's going to be our most loose category right there. We're still trying to find out what our content strategy is right now, but we're going for like fun, wacky. If it's serious, we just try to set the expectation that we might not. It's going to take us a little longer to accomplish objectives, and then we might start playing during the nights as well and play some slower paced games that's nice to chill, hang out, and talk to the community. And I don't know what this song is, but wow, it's weird.
It's Rick and Morty soundtrack is what it is. Official soundtrack.
Walk off stage song.
Yeah.
In the episode
Playoff.
where they go inside the body.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's us.
It's what happened last time. They went into a dungeon. 3 of them died. Jerry's the most recent death. Pretty not super successful so far. Who would have thought that? Me. I pretty much knew everything was gonna happen. This song is just mildly inappropriate. There may be like 3, maybe 4 rooms in at this point, just kind of stumbling along. Set up camp for the night. Jerry was the most recent death. I forget his character's name. On that note, maybe we can do some character introductions.
I'm Beth, and I'm playing Leanne, a cleric soldier. One elf.
Leanne's dead, Beth. Get over her.
I mean, Bleanne.
Her clone.
Is she a horse surgeon too?
You're
Yes. a really good horse surgeon. I could operate on people too if I wanted to. They're like exactly the same.
You're smarter than that, Beth.
I am Summer, of course. Sound just like Summer. I
Awkward
guess.
adolescent years where you start growing hair in weird places.
Yeah. And my voice sounds weird. I am Bari, strongbow, an archer. And I'm Summer. Yeah.
Of course you are, Summer. All right, other side of the table.
Now, Morty, let me go first, as I am a new character. I need to introduce what I am to become. A warrior, undefeated, in the sorcery of magics.
For that hunt.
I am now Key Braven.
It's like shirts versus skins, only brains versus awkwardness.
Wait, are you a
Break.
warrior or a sorcerer?
It just said sorcerer.
Oh, I thought you said a warrior.
I am a warrior of the sorcery.
Ah.
It is the manliest of all things.
I thought you
Summer.
Weren't you a wizard?
I am a wizard. Sorcerer. The same things, Morty.
He finally gets a job,
Look,
so he takes all.
He just knows magic.
I know both. I know
Sorcerers,
all.
wizards,
I know
warlocks,
all.
they're all
the
the same to him.
schools, all of them. Even.
Did
Druid.
you know how to get a job? School? Is that when you have
Hey,
you found
hey,
that
Jerry,
one yet?
can you sorcerer your way around that light switch and turn off the buzzy light? Oh, what a spell! What a spell! Look at that. He knows so much about magic. All right, Morty. The last is certainly last.
Hi. I play Keth Silversun. Rogue level 1. Half orc. I sneak, kill things. It's pretty badass.
All right, so you guys killed some goblins, killed some flying flesh creatures, and
Stealth.
three of you are gathered around a fire right now, reminiscing about how Jerry was alive a second ago, but now he's dead. He's gone. And in this moment, you hear in the background, like, God damn it, Key, can't even get adventurers' attention. I'm trying to sell these corn dogs over here in this dungeon, and you fucking can't even do you're fired. Get out of here. I don't care what you do.
I can sell them corn dogs the best I ever could. I'm the best salesman of the salesman. of the
Nobody
month.
cares. You're out.
Aw.
And then Key joins you. A different color scheme of gear.
You see before you a tan-skinned, muscularly toned, handsome debonair sorcerer.
In your dreams,
Wizard?
Jerry.
Dad, get over yourself.
I don't,
You see the
I don't
same
know what you
old
guys.
a slightly different version of your father walk through than last time. Sits down with you. And oh yeah, you guys did some stuff last time. Killed some things, did some real adventuring. So I think maybe a level up is in order. But like you gotta tell me why you earned it. You gotta really be specific and tell me why you deserve to go on to the next level here.
I defeated 2 goblins, sacrificed my own life, resurrected.
I'm not an NPC, Jerry. You can't wisdom. You can't fucking charisma check this.
I resurrected, therefore I should be level 2.
He should definitely get a
mean-
level up. He is next to useless.
Now,
You know what?
Summer,
Wait,
I'm not used.
Let's
no,
treat
you know
me
what?
as an NPC
You
for,
know what?
for you, Summer. Go
I
ahead
don't-
and roll a persuasion check.
I don't even need a level up.
I
That's
feel
how
like it's a deception check,
I
but it's
don't
actually
even
true.
want it.
Not even
I don't
fair.
even want the level up. I don't want to. I don't need it. I'm very powerful without it. I'm the most powerful. I'm at my peak right now. Actually, I'm the most strongest I've ever been.
Ugh. 8.
Sorry, Jerry.
That's okay. I'm
That's what you get for letting your daughter fight your battles for you.
Level 1,000.
All right.
With him staying at his current level, and with these wonderful
Now,
people.
no one needs to level up.
People.
See, I didn't take the level up
Speak
because
for yourself,
and for
Dad.
my family.
I think we all should not take the level up just to be equal.
Just ignore him.
While you were dying, I was
No, I
slaying
was-
things with my bow and arrow.
I gathered a bunch of treasure.
Well, where is it?
It's
swallowed
In
it.
I think I
Morty's
remember you
pockets.
freezing Beth
it's
to
in
death,
another room,
Jerry.
I don't know.
That's how we got Bleanne, Jerry. You think Bleanne was a good idea?
Bleanne was my.
I don't have many regrets, but that's one of them. You know, for getting frozen by Jerry, you get your level up.
Oh, thank you.
Bleanne, Summer,
Thanks.
you did some pretty hardcore
Dad.
stuff with that bow. Morty, you
I snuck around.
stole
I'm
from
good.
Jerry. I think that's
that's-
worth a level up.
I didn't get anything from him.
I mean that. You're, what are you gonna get from Jerry, Morty?
I got an ink pen.
Monetary,
I could-
emotionally, or otherwise. What are you gonna get?
He plays child. He doesn't pay child support. Never mind.
What do we? What?
He'd be more useful if he did.
What do we do?
What do you do, Dad?
How do we
I'm
level
trying
up
to fight
here?
for you, but
Do
you're
we
not.
just-
You're not.
I think it'll tell you on the back of the sheet.
Oh, okay.
We can if it takes longer to level up, we can just fast forward through that.
Ooh.
I mean, it just says you. It just says, this is it. You only get one thing, really.
Yeah, I get it. But oh, no, we can add another hit die, which I'll do. Now.
Also, I found that my stamina with this voice and being a dick to everyone's pretty low, so these probably be like maybe 2 hour sessions. We'll see if I can keep this up.
Well,
Maybe I should get wine. It'll last an hour.
you add. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but your wine drunkenness will last the rest of the night, and we have to deal with that.
I mean, you are Beth, so you need a wine to fully commit to the cosplay.
Roll-
It's fine.
Roll a d8 and then
I
add
already
your.
did.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
I'm prepared. Years of being a horse
Wow.
surgeon has taught me to be on my toes and be prepared at all times.
I can just
I
take
think
a
it's just
dash
taught you to
of
pretend that you're
disadvantage
important.
or hide.
I'm just as important as a regular
Which
surgeon,
works
Dad.
really well in a fake universe. Everybody get their levels except for Jerry.
Well, I didn't need mine, but thank you for reminding me, Rick.
That's good. We'll keep him weak.
I'm very strong.
I'm
I
pulling
took
out the
on
Morty
I took
gets
on
one free adventure
16.
card.
I took on
I get
16
one free adventure now.
hot
You
dogs
already used that card.
You took on 16 hot dogs?
at once.
I'll
I
bet
failed,
you
but
did,
I failed
Jerry.
miserably, but I did it.
I'll bet you did.
No.
Part of the reason that concession stand manager was sick of your shit. All right, you guys are in this rectangular room. I forget where, really. You just walked. You failed a puzzle, a big mouth, slobbering mouth door. Took all your clothes. So adjust your defenses accurate accordingly.
Yep.
Uh,
I now have 11 armor instead of much of this.
So in its place, just a regular door. I think you can just feel free to walk right on through. Or there's the place that Jerry came from.
Well, what about
Come on, Morty.
What about the paintings that were in the room? Weren't they attacking us, or was?
I don't remember anything about paintings.
Where'd
I guess we'll just move forward then.
Well, go ahead and stealth.
I can't.
I'm right
stop.
behind
it's
you.
not my turn.
We're
These are
moving
free
freely.
actions, right?
Yeah, it's a free action.
No. Well, go ahead and move. I'll move when you move.
No,
Summer.
no. You sneak in there.
Ladies first.
Oh, how noble
Now,
of you.
both of you quit dilly-dallying
Quiet,
around
Dad.
as I step
Goodness.
into the next room. First, confidently,
Oh God, who let Dad go first?
as I cast a very powerful 8th level spell.
Eight.
Great.
Your imagination's real powerful, Jerry.
So what I'm
This
doing?
fantasy
not from your
settings
mind.
got into his head
I'm
already.
actually casting a spell. I'm casting prestidigitation, and I'm making myself like glow like brightly, and that's it. I'm like, oh!
Ooh, can you do like the Blue Man thing, like on Arrested Development?
Yeah, I'm gonna power up and turn a different color to make myself. Look, can I do this?
Yeah, Jerry.
And I look to them like, I'm now on my other form. This is not even my final level.
Blackface
And I
Jerry.
walk into the next room.
Yeah, an arrow flies right through your stupid little wizard sleeves.
Oh, God.
And flies right at your family.
I walk back into I walk straight back into the back room
Damn it, Jerry.
in the room that we were just in. Like, there's a dangers in there. I don't think I'm well equipped for this.
A stealth.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
We took a short rest.
Yeah, you took a short rest.
Does that replenish spell slots?
I think we decided that it does.
Oh, cool.
It's 24, not natural.
I guess I'll shoot my bow and arrow. Well, I'll move up to the doorway and peek in to see if I can see what's shooting at us.
All right, go ahead and roll a stealth check. This is not. For stealth. Wow. All right, you stick your head on through. You go ahead and roll a perception check now.
$19.
All right, you see 4 green forms start running from the opposite side of the chamber.
2?
4.
Where are they going to?
Oh, in your direction, straight towards you. You see like 2 are running around the sides of the circular chamber. 2 are running straight down the middle. One has a bow on the right side. We'll say. And they're who understands Goblin here? I think Key.
I do.
Jerry Key.
I actually do. I understand Goblin.
I
I understand them. Hello.
Oh, God.
I'd like to do something if
Yeah.
it's still my turn. I just like to, like pop the corner and be like, in Goblin, yell, "Hey, losers, we're over this way. Come on if you want to kill us." And then like, go back around the corner and be like, "Everybody get ready." And then I'm going to hold my action.
Okay.
And I'm going to put my bow away and grab my longsword.
I'll-
And just, like, be at the ready.
You hear the equivalent of like, "Oh, you're gonna get it! You interrupted our game, and we're gonna get ya!" Okay, and
Time
you just
to
hear
slay another
you
orc
hear
family.
scampering towards the
Goblin
door.
I'm going to hold my
Still
mace.
stealth?
Still stealthed. Jerry, you're still lit up. As like Summer,
Glowing blue.
Summer, the reason you got away from the door is because you saw your shadow moving up and down from the light being pressed against your back and shining through the door into the open area, emanating from Jerry.
I'm so powerful.
Yeah, so it's more like, Summer, you're trying to sneak, and then Jerry's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And you just see like the light start to billow out of the door more and more, and then the goblins rush. You sort of,
Well, if I skylined myself, that's okay because I was trying to get their attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear them running in towards the door. So
Do I need to stealth to hold action for my mace?
no, if you're holding an action, you are fine. Where are you setting up?
Doors here. You're like somewhere over here or something. I don't know. I would like to somehow be hidden, but also like in the line of where they're running towards, so that I can hit them while they're running.
So she's stacked up on my left side. So we're behind the doorway.
Yeah.
Like if there's a door frame, we're on the right side of it. I'm closest, and then she's to my left.
Okay.
Okay, Morty, where are you?
We're in the doorway right now.
Yeah.
Not in the doorway. If this is the door frame, and you're looking into it with the goblins on the side, then we're like there's me, Beth, and then I think Jerry's like
So you're stacked up this way from the door, not on the side of the door.
we're on the side of the door.
I was like, here's the opening. You're all this way. You're not this way.
Well, it's like because she's not like doorway, me, and then Beth, but still outside of the
I
view.
know, but like, say this is the doorway, and this
Yeah.
is the side we're on. Are we stacked up like one person, two person, three person, or stacked up like one person, two
That
person,
way.
That
three
way,
person?
yeah, the ladder.
So we're this way with the door opening this way. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, but with like maybe at a V, so just so they can't see us right there, you know?
Yeah, and
Like
as they
that?
run through the doorway, we'll attack.
Yeah, like that.
I suppose I will be stealthed over on this side of the door. Stealth on the opposite side of the door.
Okay. Jerry, where are you?
Where did I put?
Fighting the flu.
Flu rapping.
How apropos.
I am going to. I'm gonna hold my action, Ray of Frost,
Okay.
but I am going to move to the opposite side of the doorway of the other hinge.
Okay, so you, Jerry and Morty are on one side. You're holding Ray of Frost behind Morty, I would guess.
Yep, and I'm gonna put my hand on.
I am stealth.
Summer,
you
what do
can't
you
see me.
Just let. Summer, what are you feeling vulnerable? Morty, are you holding any? It's just I can't help but be.
Oh,
It's one side and the other side. The other side, you Sluty McSluderton.
It's like an
Yep.
anime up in here.
Jeez.
It's now turned
Ugh.
hentai.
Anyway, you're holding a bow action, or what are you holding?
No, longsword.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'm gonna
And mace attack.
Yeah, I'm holding my mace stack.
It's a mace attack.
I'm gonna prepare a sneak attack.
Underwater goggles.
I'm gonna prepare a
Shark
sneak,
fin
flippers
flippers
for
for torpedo power.
prepare a sneak attack.
It's the most random thing.
And that you
ever.
both know it. What is this?
I
I thought you were making something up.
We were just perfectly in sync. Okay.
Ah.
You hear the feet scamper closer and closer. You hear a little bit of bickering. And lo and behold, the steps stop and sort of like patter slowly towards the door. Slower. And slower. Right up at the door.
If they get within range, then I'm gonna turn the corner and just like come down straight and then pull back. And then be like, like now.
All right. You hear both Jerry and Summer. You hear, "Oh, the light god is just beyond this barrier. We will all ascend." And one just like walks right through. I imagine one. You just see this like small green-skinned individual, and he looks to the right and eyes you up and down, Summer. And he
Okay,
looks to
then
the
I'll
left
just
and
come
eyes more.
straight down.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack, and then roll initiative afterwards. You two, you're holding sneak attack, Morty.
Yeah.
Am I
Roll in the
releasing my Ray of
meantime to
Frost?
save time.
Am I rolling my Ray of Frost?
Yeah. I mean, if you all just want to decimate this goblin. Here's how we'll do it. All of you roll your attacks.
Sorry.
Man, so many.
Oh, is there another person within 5 feet of him? Oh, I
Just
guess
gonna stay on that
Summer's within 5 feet of him, so.
Yeah, Summer is. Well, all of you pretty much are.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
23, not natural.
Yep.
Close.
16.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, you guys all roll damage.
Good.
Whatever you got. You just an explosion of purpley goblin blood
3.
pelts you all.
You should add something to that. No?
Strength.
+2.
What's that like?
Yeah, 1.
4 damage is what
Plus
you
2.
get.
That's 3.
Oh.
4 piercing damage. Oh, wait a minute. I added an extra d6 to that. Oh, yeah. Wow. 5 piercing damage.
Wow.
3 points of frost damage.
It's amazing. You did 5, 3, and whatever else.
7.
7
You did
points.
7 total?
Yeah.
Summer just domes the guy. Blood fountains out.
Ew!
As the body slides off the blade and blood is covering the entrance, you guys hear,
Gross.
Gary ascended! My turn! And then another one jumps
Sexy.
through and you, what was your damage?
Attack again. Oh, that was, what was it? 5?
3 and then 3, Jerry.
You're 3.
No, wait.
All right, and then Morty jumps in and just thrusts out your knife. We'll say expertly. In this case, they're completely unaware as they walk through and presented their body to you, just right through the jugular. And then Beth comes in and finishes him off with a mace to the head, caving it in. Same effect, blood everywhere, fountaining up and down, obscuring the entrance. And the last goblin comes in, and Jerry freezes its toes. And the goblin just realizes he's trampling on his dead friends, and he goes, I just wanted to finish the game! I'll kill all of you! And now roll initiative.
7.
Natural 1.
Wow.
18.
Heck?
I think can I
Where's
reroll
my
it?
initiative? Where's
Ah,
my
yes.
initiative on
I can reroll it.
Wait,
All
what?
natural
No, you have
ones.
0.
here? Oh.
I'm a researcher.
That's why I couldn't find it.
All natural ones,
Good thing
Jerry.
I rolled one.
Does that actually exist?
I research
Is it-
newfound power.
Is it written in your handwriting?
No.
Jeez, actually, now I really don't know what to believe.
Maybe.
These are real Jerry answers.
It really is.
Yeah.
All right,
My man.
My man.
go for it. You reroll, Jerry. Need all the help you can get.
19.
Wow.
This is perfect music for you.
All right, what did you two roll?
18.
18. In summer you rolled pretty
7.
low. We'll do. Okay, we'll do.
I don't know what it is, but it's this song that I picture the most brutal stuff on.
Makes sense.
All right,
How?
Jerry. You freeze its
How?
toes, and it looks around, mortified, around all of you, and immediately brings out a scimitar and starts growling, understanding a few seconds too late that it's been tricked and
Ray Frost.
two friends are dead again.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
16.
Yeah. Ooh, just hits. Yeah.
Ooh, 8 points of frost damage.
Wow. You, Jerry, good job. You, in almost this, like, afraid hand jerk reaction, sort of like, second, exactly. Well, no, stop, Jerry. Nobody wants to see that.
That's how I was casting it.
Your heart stops, and the fear sends out another blast immediately afterwards. Just and this time, by pure accidental coincidence, freezes them to death, and they're frozen in place. And then another goblin walks through, shattering their friend all over, and goes, "Ascendance!" Beth, you're up.
I'm gonna go after one with another mace attack.
All right.
Flute hating rappers.
21.
Yep, hits.
6 points of damage.
Oh wow, yeah, you cripple him. Just like hit all the way down its chest and just scrape some skin off and bang it in the knee as like a final insult, and it goes down on its knees, crushing the remainder of its 3 friends below him in the exact same position. Not dead yet, just very, very close to it. Yep, you got some green skin on your mace, just hanging there, all gross, flapping. There's a breeze, just.
I'm gonna.
It just sticks right on.
Ew.
All right, Morty.
So he just came through the door, or did Mom already kill you? The new one.
Your mom did a good job smacking the shit out of it.
But
It's still alive.
I'll attack it.
All right, you can tell by the tears flowing down its cheeks as it's in its kneeled state. It's looking directly in the faces of its 3 comrades, like layered in different levels, but like all looking on at once. Dead
I'll
eyes.
say you'll meet them soon.
Please, just kill me.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I was doing. 5.
To hit?
Yes.
We all know you have a conscience, Morty. We'll just say instead of incompetence, it's unconsciousness. Whatever. Your fucking blade drops down to the ground, mid-thrust, realizing the sadness of the situation.
Actually, is there another person within 5 feet of him?
Yeah, your entire party is within 5 feet of him.
I can do it at advantage, actually.
As you hear my ridicule coming from the sky above,
12.
you still miss. It manages to just fumble out of your hands as you try and pick the knife up, and stabs the face below accidentally. Not looking good. Good job, Morty. He's gonna try and take revenge on you now. Avenge his friends. Does a 17 hit your armor class?
Nope.
Whoa.
It does.
Fucking serious. Oh. You lie to me, boy?
I said no, it does. What? What's your problem? I know it does.
I have a firm grasp of the English language and 37,000 others.
Obviously not with granite.
Context is everything.
Granted.
All right. It just your form is so small and meager that it with its large scimitar, and it's fumbling forward at you, just like lunges forward, and you sort of like fall back, and it misses. All right, Summer, end it. The sad song, make it.
This is for having bad cellular service, and I'm gonna kick the body off of my blade that it's wedged into, and then try and chop off the head of the other.
Well, let's see how good that cell service is, or bad, I guess.
Um, 6.
goblin has the luck of all the others combined, if I actually believed in luck. But, nope, you lunge forward with your longsword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope, you slip in the goblin matter that's underneath your feet right now. And, just throws you off a little bit. The goblin doesn't even notice you attacking. He's fully focused on your pathetic little brother.
What the?
Jerry. Let's see how much more failure we can add to this,
I
fucking
don't know,
spaghetti.
Rick. I'm going to step forward. Actually, in full confidence, going to the last one, because that's what it's going to be. And I smack him with my quarterstaff.
All right. Let's see. Go. Roll. I don't think that there's enough.
Natural 19.
Why'd you say natural? It's not important unless it's 20,
Rummy.
Jerry. But you hit, I guess.
He will take 1d6 plus 2. 5 points. And I'm going to just... and twist it and release.
Oh man, this shouldn't be the fate of anybody, but its fate's in your hands, I guess. Yeah, you just scream awkwardly while running up trying to protect your son, maybe. And the daughter, yeah, you look at Summer and you saw how shitty she just fucking performed.
Yep. I look at her and just go, give her a wink.
Adamant that's not part of your blood. It's Beth's blood. And you fucking just go to town on little goblin folk. Morty, you see this like wooden piece just stick through the goblin's mouth as it's just wildly slashing at you. And
Wooden piece stick through its
yeah, like this little wooden stick, just like
that comes out of its mouth.
and like the scene goes from the goblin being in perfect clarity and focus to like the goblin shifts out of focus and you see your scared little father there behind his shoulders.
Why does the wood come out of his mouth?
Because your father has a quarterstaff.
He stuck the wood through its mouth.
It's me describing him killing the goblin. Yeah.
He's a baby killer.
All right, you guys did it again. Way to go! What a good adventuring party. You 4 individuals who were only acting in self-defense.
Wow, Dad. You
good
you
job.
actually pulled through there. Maybe there's some potential yet. I'm just kidding. It's
We'll
probably
see.
luck.
All right, what are you guys up to? In the empty room in front of you.
I would like to investigate. What are we currently seeing in this room?
All right, roll investigation check.
Same.
I naturally have advantage on all of these.
You're saying a lot of words that makes you seem more talented
Natural
than I know that
18.
you are.
What are we doing?
There's some bedrolls. There's you see some shiny objects on the dead goblins.
I take them.
All right, you got 20 gold pieces, 35 silver pieces, and a little shiny key.
What was that?
Pretty typical key.
Was there clothing on the goblins?
You can consider like wet leather clothing. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Cover
take-
yourselves up. I'm
I will
tired of
take-
looking at everybody but Beth.
If there's anything, I'm gonna investigate whether or not there's something that I can fit into.
There are goblins that are about half, if not like a third your size. So I mean, figure it out. But there's some bedrolls. Maybe you can like roll yourself up in that dirty shit.
I did that last time. Remember, I have king robes on.
King robes doesn't
Yeah,
exactly
dirty
translate
robes.
from.
I call them king robes because I made them. So
I'm gonna take
exact
off
kind of caliber of king I'd imagine you to be.
their
Morty.
garbs, tie them together, and then do a makeshift skirt.
All right, give me a
And-
survival check.
Boom. 21.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the bedrolls and try to do that makeshift something. Is it like a is the bedroll kind of like a sleeping bag at all?
It's like, yeah, I guess. It's like different kinds of leather and fabric. Just like kind of shittily sewn together.
Perfect.
To be literally anything in between a body and the ground.
I'll cut the bottom of it, and then I'll cut 2 holes on the side, and I'll wear it. It's like a large potato sack.
Wow. All right. But you
at us.
hopping for? Oh, you said you cut the bottom out. All right.
Yeah.
Look at us, Mom. Starting to get used to life without internet.
You know you're right, Summer.
All right. Enough of that. Your father is zoning out while looking into the next room. He sees like some dice on the ground. Some small little pieces. Some gibberish on some piece of paper.
He went into the room ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if it's safe to move up, then I will. Come on, guys. Let's. Can't let Dad keep leading the way.
Are any of you badly injured?
What are you talking about? I can lead the way no matter what. I have a lot of health. I have an infinite supply, actually.
Jerry, you notice an interesting gaming set after you hurt yourself in the real world.
It's just a really soft spot.
Your entire
Aw.
body's a soft spot, Jerry.
Set myself up with that one.
Yeah, you see like some dice and whatever on the ground. I guess you would notice this as
I roll the dice. I rolled very high. That suggests chance that we're going to get
roll
through
a
this.
natural 20. I mean, roll a d20.
I rolled a natural 20.
You should listen to him, Jerry.
3. What am I adding?
Nothing. You roll it and it brings back, puts, 2 plus 2 equals what you get, which is goblins and gizzards. This is the traditional game of the goblin.
I don't
when
like.
they're waiting in a dungeon and they're bored and they're just waiting for adventurers to come in. They
This
play
is
goblins
Pat's
and
theme song.
Yeah.
they play goblins and gizzards. You see like crude little pieces made out of hair, scribblings on some paper. And you hear like best campaign ever. Can't wait to play with my friends. On like what maybe be the DM notes.
Is there a
I
journal?
put it in my pocket.
Wait,
All right.
wait.
There's also like
There's
a
probably
set
some
of,
good gossip in there. Let me
of
see
really
it.
nice looking
See
elvish
what?
dice.
The journal.
See what journal?
The journal.
Did Summer see the journal?
I went in there.
Jerry, just pull it, Jerry. No, you didn't see the journal. Jerry did Jerry, and you just can't.
Do I see him
He saw
rolling?
something literally of any value whatsoever, and he hid it from the family. So
Wow. I see him?
Typical.
Did I see him rolling dice?
yeah,
Okay. Well, I don't like
Really
the
nice
idea
looking
of,
dice.
of my life being in the hands of Dad. Dad? Does he call him Dad? Or Jerry?
Dad.
Dad. Dad rolling dice. So I'm gonna pull out my bow and arrow, and
Well, if your
jeez,
father hadn't killed your
That's
your
morbid.
mother.
I'm just going to be ready for I'm
Oh.
gonna look
I
beyond.
thought you were gonna shoot him.
Yeah, I was gonna prepare a ray of frost.
You were like, I don't like being in the hands of him, so I'm gonna take out my bow. Where were we supposed to go with that?
I don't like seeing my dad roll dice, so he's gotta go.
So I'm gonna pull out my bow. That escalated quickly.
No, but I'm gonna post up in front of him and hold it my action. If
I'll
anything
go second.
if anything decides to pop out, try and attack us or something like that, then I'm gonna shoot first, ask questions later.
All right, Jerry, you take the dice too.
Pocket them.
They're nice.
Pocket them.
They're more nice than like you would imagine goblins playing with. And like after you grab them and roll them, like there's like an urge to like You just gotta collect more.
Can I detect magic on them?
No. Do you have that? Yeah, then no.
I'm gonna make it seem like I'm in... These are enhanced.
So powerful, Jerry. So strong. One with the force over here. All right, this room's over. Going to the next one.
Quit messing around,
Get
Dad.
out of here.
Let's move on.
These dice were very powerful. I shot them. I shot the dice.
Okay.
I throw them at Summer.
My translator doesn't pick that one
I throw
out.
them at Summer.
All right. Go. Go roll to attack.
13.
Summer, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity?
I mean your AC.
Yeah, 14. Oh, wait, what? It's 14.
Summer just does the Matrix out of that shit. She B-twists. And then there's like a slow motion scene of the dice passing like underneath the small of her back and like just under her chin.
It was a test, and I thought the sun
Real
was
And now you feel like
Dad.
going to pick them
The
up
sun-
because
the
they're really valuable
sun-
to you.
Sun's in my eyes as I pick them up.
Did that make you feel better? Let's go. I'm getting bored.
Yeah, me too. Good call. Get the fuck out of here. Go into the next room.
Sounds like we need to
There's a
move.
door on the opposite side. It's like the obvious decision to make. You all walk over there and you open it. You're welcome.
I'm going.
I burned those calories
second.
for you. All right. This dusty room features a sweet-ass treasure chest. You sense that
Open it.
bling is imminent.
Open it.
You also notice some familiar garments collected around the treasure chest.
I pick my garments up.
Open the chest.
Presumptuous that they're your garments, but when you inspect them, they are in fact, Morty, your garments. Good job.
Yeah.
You guys got the
Adventures
shit that you
with
lost
Oh,
from
perfect.
failing that really obvious puzzle in the other room.
Oh. I still don't know what
So I'm
it
wearing
is.
clothes again.
Aren't you lucky?
I wish I was in there with Jessica.
You just open the chest.
I do.
All right. As you start fiddling with the opening mechanism and you lift it, there's a brief pause as like light. So there's like a reflection inside that starts to shine up as you lift it, and you. A saw reaches out and it just swipes across in just enough distance to cut whoever's there. Yeah, do a roll.
15 when I'm adding.
Dexterity.
17.
Your cowardice manages to jumpstart your reflexes.
My shoe's untied.
Way to go, Dad.
My shoe's untied.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
he's-
impressive that time, Jerry.
And just sort of like slashes right over you. There's nothing. It's literally just a chest with a fucking saw inside that's ready to fucking slash anybody dumb enough to just open a chest in the middle of a room.
Since my shoe was untied, can I make a perception check?
What?
To see if I saw that actually happening?
I mean, who am I to? Yeah,
Nah, 16.
yeah. You're gonna get up and you're gonna see a giant saw.
I see it, but I was like, I'm so confident. I don't even mention it to the party. I'm like, oh, well, okay. And I kind of like just distractedly walk away. I don't even say anything about the chest.
Good job on this one.
I'm gonna go put my clothing.
Yeah,
On.
I'm gonna grab mine as well.
Who has? Give me your passive perceptions.
13.
13.
10.
13.
Can't be right.
All right, you all three except for Jerry, even though you have the same as Jerry. You're like, wait, there's just a saw in that chest, and you start to see some like more like glimmering at the bottom, reflecting on the metallic surface of the saw.
You know, I think there's actually treasure in there.
Is the saw still like just like out now, or is it like still?
It's
sawing
out
away?
like cocked to the left. Its arm.
Oh,
is
it's like it's done.
Yeah.
Like it's just his thing.
just did its thing.
Good job, Dad. What? Walked away before even checking the chest.
No, I checked that chest. My shoe was untied.
Sure, you did.
And just know that untied shoes kill more people than sharks.
I checked the chest.
All right,
check the chest.
You find 210 gold pieces in there, 410 silver pieces,
Looks like we're eating tonight.
2 potions of healing, and a ruby. It's there's like from everything. There's like this real compelling smell of like freshly baked cherry pie.
The ruby smells like cherry pie.
After you like sniff everything else in your hands, yeah, the ruby is what's causing the smell.
Can I investigate further?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. $14.
Yeah, it's you almost immediately go to like pocket everything summer. But like you're like the ruby kind of presses into your hand and you feel the texture a little bit more and you're like, "Oh. Well, that's plastic. It's a fake ruby. It's not really worth much." But there is the prestidigitation spell imbued within it, so it always smells like cherry pie.
Dad. There was a ruby in here. I think you should take it. It's probably worth so much.
Hold out my hand. Well, Summer, I will keep it safe.
Oh,
as
yeah.
I've kept Summer safe.
Oh.
You were a
Yeah,
part of
you
that
sure
episode,
have.
Jerry.
Here
Get
you-
over it.
Here you go, Dad.
You're right.
There's your rupee.
I will put this to good use, Summer, and I put it in my bag of holding.
Smells like delicious cherry pie, Jerry.
I bite it to make sure it's real.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
11.
Only one of your canines fractures, biting it.
I don't. Single tear. Let's move on. It's real. It's a real
It smells-
diamond.
Pungent smell of cherry pie makes it feel not better at all.
You know what? I already know this is a mistake.
Nope, Summer. Nope,
Here,
fall
take
through.
this potion. I know you'll need it. I'm going to give him a potion. Morty.
All right, Summer.
Get over here, Morty. I know you're just going to try to steal it anyway. Here's some gold. 100 for you and a potion.
I don't need your gold, but I'll take your potion. I drink the potion.
Oh, I know you will.
You drink the potion?
Yeah.
All right. You didn't heal yourself during the short rest?
I didn't take a short rest.
You all took a short rest. I was saying when you were like collected around the fire, you're taking a short rest.
Oh, I thought I was still on watch. Alright,
I'm giving this one to you.
what do you heal for a short rest?
Isn't it just one of your hit dice?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to spend my hit dice.
What?
I always save them. I don't know why. I just save them.
Hoarder.
Wow, that's not good.
I don't remember this song.
I don't either.
Stab him in the throat.
Sounds kind of Rick and Morty.
Stab him in the throat.
It's like you're in room 6 right now, and the next room is 10. Doesn't make any goddamn sense. All right. How you feeling, Morty?
Stab him in the throat.
I guess I didn't take the potion, I guess. Since I mean, how much does the potion heal you for?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, well, Well, it wouldn't even matter. I'd probably, yeah. So yeah, I'm sticking to what I'm doing. Not doing anything.
It's very Morty of you.
Staying stealth.
Okay, next room is available to you. Door presents itself. Now that everything interesting in this room has been investigated.
Well, Morty, care to take this one?
No, I've stealthed away.
All right. Well,
What'd you get?
No, I haven't rolled for it. I just stealthed away. You haven't said roll for it, so. Right.
here I go.
Please roll for
Still,
it.
I'm still in the same room though. I haven't moved into the forward room. I'm just stealth in the same room we're in.
Yeah, but still. It's
I could have
relevant.
waited till my turn, but I'll do it now.
I'll back you
There's
up.
no turns
Summer,
right now. Only when combat happens.
With my
So
mace.
17.
Girl power. Let's do this, Mom. We're
We're
moving
going.
up.
Open
But
the door.
my mace is at the ready.
Well, what I'll say shh, and I'll put my ear up against the door.
All right.
Perception.
Yeah. You're getting good at this, Summer.
14.
You hear nothing at first, and then as you're about to take your ear away from the door, you hear.
I recognize that sound. I'm gonna ready my bow, kick the door in, and yell, "Who farted?" And then, can I do another perception check?
Yeah, go for it.
When she kicks in the door and says, "Who farted?" Can I let out a fart?
The one you've been holding in. I'm the DM. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
8.
It was your dad the whole time. As soon as you try and adjust your vision to the actually perfectly clear room on the other side, you're distracted by your own father shitting in his pants, but with gas instead of solid.
You startled
A
me.
little bit of solid, might.
Ah! It's not helpful whatsoever.
There's some big shapes in the other room. That's what I'll give you, Summer, for that one.
I definitely pooped my pants.
Well, I kicked the door in, and
And I'm standing at the entrance. Can I roll to see what's in the room?
Yeah.
I would like to roll a disadvantage
What is this?
with poop in
Perception?
my pants.
yeah.
14.
You see a pair of perfectly rounded stone mounds, cleft artfully straight down the middle, fills this room.
Oh,
It looks a lot like a butt from where you're standing. Something shiny glints near the ceiling, about 4 feet above what can only be described as this huge butt. Just calling it like I see it here, folks.
Bad. Saga. Still free actions?
Yep. No other dangers, really.
No other?
Just this very tantalizing, glittering object above this big-ass ass in the center of the room.
Just like being in the room with Grandpa.
Could I cut it and impale the
What the
ass?
fuck do you mean by that, Summer?
Oh, you know what I mean.
That I'm a gem?
I move forward.
Alright. You climb the mound? What are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah. I'll help her up there. Oh. Are you climbing?
wait, why would I? What's on top of the mountain?
A glittering object. For the second time.
Sorry.
Summer, keep up.
Sorry, I was
What'd you think was there?
visualizing these asses. Yeah, I'll climb
Teenage
up the mountain.
girl? Yeah. Alright, roll a acrobatics check at advantage with your mother's help.
Hey. Thank goodness.
Oh.
21. Nope. 22. That's important.
Oh wow, yeah. With your mother's help, you just step that old foot, that foot in there and her little like entwined fingers, and she thrusts you up. You do a little flippy doodle and land with your feet outspread on both sides of the cheeks, and you look straight up at the glittering object.
That's a bit more promiscuous than I.
You don't even have to make like a roll or anything. You look up and it's just a stone that says, "Say goodbye to your butt." Make a wisdom saving. Wait, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
It doesn't have an ass to begin with.
6.
I know you think differently, Morty. As you're reading the sign, there's like this very awkward feeling as it feels like 2 mice run down each leg, and off your legs and into the center of the butt mound, right in the crack, and now you kind of feel just different.
Bet your pants don't fit anymore, do they?
I'm gonna cup that area. What do I feel? 1 mound or 2?
Nothing. Cardboard.
Your butthole's gone too, if you're wondering. I didn't want to say it because I'm your grandfather.
It was never
It's an
there.
objective dungeon.
One less thing to worry about.
It's okay, Summer. I can graft a horse anus onto yours.
It'll look the same, Mommy.
Thanks, Mom. No, thank you.
I think you should do it, Summer. Horses' anuses are very powerful.
You can wear all the rompers you want. You should be grateful.
Whoppers?
Sorry. I
Rompers.
choose ungrateful.
That's it. That's all that's in this room.
Well,
Your butt's gone, Summer.
Didn't want it anyway.
As many others, I'm sure.
Never got that twerking thing down anyway.
Damn.
That was such a good burn.
What?
They should use that one in the show.
What?
The boys don't use that much. Not use that as much.
All right. Well, that sucked. What's in the next room? Let's go find out. Come on, family.
I'll go first this time. It's okay. You've given up enough already.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, you guys have cleared like 3 rooms. Like lickety split. Well, look at you guys. You're learning. Who's at level 2? Get into your head.
Level 7, actually.
Theater of the mind, Jerry. Glad to see you're embracing it. Anything's possible, man. Your experience can be completely different than ours. Too bad I'm in control. All right. So as you exit the door, you see a corridor, and there's like a right turn, and then forward. There's like a T junction, except you're on the left T little part of the junction.
After you, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever the hell you just did there with your hands is just exactly the situation.
We're over here. There's a right and there's a straight.
Left.
Or here.
I
No,
know
other way
you know
around,
the
Kat.
difference between right
The
and
other way
left,
around.
Beth.
Yes.
Or
No.
at least I
No.
give most
Corridor.
people the benefit of the doubt when it
Here,
comes to
we're
right
here.
and left.
Oh.
Corridor.
Oh my
No. Here.
Oh.
Pathway on the right. Pathway straight.
I see. The T got me all screwed up.
You're done. Okay. Good try, Mom. Good try.
No,
This were
really,
a horse's
I can
ass.
go-
You
I
know
can-
your way around it, but
That's
it's not.
true,
So
Summer.
get behind me.
Fine.
All right, one
Must be
long.
a
Is
human.
I'm gonna look
I'll
down
go
the
check on
corridor.
your brother.
Must be a human you were working on, wasn't it? Eh? Didn't know his ass.
Morty.
Brought you a wine bottle last Christmas.
I'm gonna somehow, from in the dungeon, pour myself a large goblet of wine. And I'm chugging it.
There's the same voice of the manager of the concession stand that Jerry Key got fired from comes into play. Says, I got everything you need right over here. And then, like, some of those stones press in and shift to the side. And it's a full bar.
Perfect.
The power of fantasy.
Do I see anything in the corridor besides
A full bar. Stone. Another stone. Many more stones. All expertly put together to form a corridor.
All right, then. Well,
It's the transition point between 3 rooms.
I'll have 2 daiquiris.
The wall closes.
What?
Summer, you're underage.
My ID is real.
It doesn't work here.
I just don't want to see you drunk,
Fine.
Summer. Drunk teenagers. Ugh.
What's down the corridor on our right?
Is that where you're deciding to go?
Yes.
Consensus has been made? Or some census?
Something like that.
Doo-doo in your butt.
Summer, you better bet that there's no doo-doo in your butt, because it's going to get catastrophic. I hope you saw that episode of South Park where they have to use their mouths. All right, so you are all going down the right corridor.
What can I look?
There's a
there
door
first?
directly in front of you and a door to the right, down the corridor.
Are there any markings on the door?
No. No markings. It's just 2 basic doors. You just gotta follow. It's random. Follow your gut.
They're the same doors? Like, no difference?
Yeah, no difference.
Nothing?
No. Wait. Yeah, no difference. Yeah, no difference.
Oh, someone could have put more effort into
Well,
that.
Fuck, you want effort, Jerry? If I put effort into something, you would never be able to pass it, Jerry. I had to put as little effort in this as possible. Just to make it so you could be at least minimally effective. Are you going to the right door or not?
I guess not.
See how much effort is in this
We're going
room.
straight. I go straight.
Let's go straight.
Right.
A lot of drama behind that door on the right.
It's warranted, Summer. Keep going.
All right. Are you going in the door?
Yes.
All right. You open the door, and it's a long, wide room looms before you. Mysterious rooms and patterns cover the room's walls and floor. Visible at the end of this long room is some sort of evil mage. Oh yeah, he's so evil. At least as evil as anyone can be under the lens of subjective moral parameters and constantly moving ethical goalposts. He looks real tough, and he blocks the way to the next room. Figure it out.
Ray of Frost.
Your ray of frost means nothing to me. As it bounces off ineffectually.
I won't go up to him and tell him I'll give him 20 gold to guide him away.
Yeah. Morty, you're such a cheap ass. We have way more gold than that.
I want to give him it all. You don't know adventure bargaining, Summer. You've never been in this thing.
No gold can pierce my moral structure.
It's not to pierce your moral structure. It's to get past you.
You can't get past me.
Stealth.
I can see you. Your stealth cannot get past my gaze.
What can we do to get past you?
Your ignorance cannot get past me.
Throw him the dice you got, Jerry.
How
Come
dare
on, Dad.
you?
Throw him
I
dice
chucked
you
the
got.
dice
I
at him.
inflict wounds on him.
I throw that at him.
You inflict no wounds upon me.
What if I gave you these special dice?
Your special dice have no effect on
All right,
my
Frost.
special body.
Real quick. So he's just at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, he's he got like that long white beard, stars on his blue robe, like blue hat, pointy hat and everything. He's just dancing around. Sometimes he doesn't even need to. Your attacks are so useless.
Does he have
Wait.
blue hair?
Hold on. I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Hey, shh! I got something to tell you. Shh! Come here. I'm just gonna keep walking up to him. Does he do anything? Because if not, I'm just gonna keep walking.
Go ahead and roll a performance check.
16.
He's like, he sees you.
Hey,
He's like,
Mage
"Ooh."
guy. This just between you and me. Come here. Or like I'll walk up to him and be like, no, just stay there. Quit dancing around. I got something to say.
You don't have no ass anymore, Summer. You can't get boys that way anymore.
Stay out of this, Morty.
I must say it's less appealing, but whatever you'll do will have no effect on me. Okay, let's go.
And I'm just gonna slap him.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
22.
Oh, all right. Your hand stings, but as soon as you your hand passes by his face, it goes from this ooh curiosity to your hand passes by and just like that it's just smiling and looking at you. Your delicate palm has
You
no
disgust
effect
me.
on me. It might have an effect on another place.
I'm gonna spit on him.
Let's leave.
Your spit has some effect on me, I'll admit.
You're gross. I'm gonna say, oh, look at there's adventurers over there. Look at them. They're into what you're doing over there. Check it out, quick, look. And I'm just gonna walk past him.
As your puny attempts at foolery have no effect on me.
What if we just circle back and go in
You're the most ineffective party I've ever seen!
Could I just jump past him?
The way that you jump, he'll just casually walk back and you'll land right by him.
Could I crawl past him?
Nope, he gets in your way.
Could I force my way past him?
No, I mean there's more than just him in this room.
Oh. Can I look
In
around
the initial
to see?
description, which I read,
There's a bunch of doors.
there's only 2 doors.
Oh. Wait, so the door we came in and the door behind him?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an investigation check, Simon.
Fuck. 3.
Nope, I lied. Nothing else but him in this room. Even the doors disappear for you, Summer.
What do you want?
You're trapped in here with this guy who wants you to touch him in different places. Anybody else got any other ideas?
I prestidigitation a exploding star in front of him. I'm like, this could be yours.
I learned that when I was 3 years old. Get out of my face. It's ineffective.
What do you want?
3 years old. Ineffective. Blah, blah, blah.
What is your name?
I want you to keep trying. I laugh in your face at all of your puny attempts. I live off of it.
Is there something you want?
Let's huddle together.
I want you to keep trying.
Let's
Come
huddle
on,
together,
hit me.
let's huddle
Nah, no effect.
Let's
Huddle?
pretend to leave.
He lifts up his
Let's just pretend
robes
to
and
leave.
starts
Yeah.
showing his weirdly hairy pale legs. And,
turn around and
Yeah,
say-
we don't
Let's-
care. We do not care for
We
this.
don't care about this. We don't
Let's try that room on the right.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's leave.
Let's get out of here.
We don't care.
We're out of here.
All right, sure, yeah, whatever. You guys, yep, you pass over some glowing runes on your way out, but sure, leave the
Glowing
room.
runes, huh?
The same runes that were described when you entered this room, but whatever. Hey,
Oh,
they're
are
nothing.
you saying runes?
Yeah, they're just decoration.
Oh, you said rooms before.
No, I said
thought
runes.
You said rooms and
That's
rooms.
what I
Hold on, let me give you the exact context. Mysterious runes and patterns cover the rooms, walls, and floor. How would rooms fit into that,
No,
Morty?
rooms.
How would rooms fit into that?
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me read that again
no,
with
no,
rooms.
no.
Hold on, guys. Let me read that again with
Listen to
rooms.
the tape.
Mysterious rooms
Listen
and
to the
patterns
tape.
cover the
Mysterious
rooms,
rooms. We're
walls,
going-
and floors. Wow. Wow.
Listen to
Rick,
the tape.
we're
It
going
sounds
through
like you said
mysterious
rooms and
rooms.
rooms. Sound like you said
I don't know what-
I don't know what to
rooms
tell
and
you
rooms.
other than that doesn't make any sense.
That's what I was
Maybe
like, but I
your
was like,
wording
okay,
could have been a little bit better.
Yeah, way to go at accepting
Dad.
everything you're told, Morty.
Rooms and rooms.
Real
You're
on
supposed to be the
brand.
smartest man in
and
the world, but you're
rooms.
not.
We
Rooms
should
and
just get a
rooms.
do-over.
I
Dad.
scraped the runes off.
How about summer's over? She sees nothing. She doesn't even see the exit. She's walking in the like different direction towards a wall. And
I try to activate the runes.
You gotta
on
see
our
the
way
runes
out.
I
first.
mean, the rooms,
Yeah,
just like
good
it
try.
says granite. Granite. You're great. You're great, Uncle.
On
Rick,
our
yeah.
way out of this room,
Your memory's
I would
erased
like
for the past
to
this
look
entire
around.
room, Morty.
on our way out of this
Putting
room, I would like to, look around and I guess make a perception check to see if I see those runes on the way out.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll for that one.
Oh.
Perception or investigation.
Nope. It's a 1.
It's as you're trying to
Still don't see
concentrate,
'em.
like you're trying to look down and around and everywhere around you, and the mage at the opposite end just says, "All of your attempts are ineffective. You guys suck at everything. Just walk away. It's your best bet. But I love to see you fail. Keep
That's it.
trying."
Tired of your shit. I'm gonna start breaking the runes.
You don't see any runes. There's nothing that you can purposefully break.
Oh, I thought you said that we do see runes.
No. You rolled an 8 and your mom rolled a 1.
Oh. Yeah, I'm out of here. Going to get my
Just
dagger.
part of
Yes.
the decor.
We're going to the other room.
I'm following
Who's
Beth.
with me?
That's right. Run away. I win. Me, the invincible mage. Forever
if we
in history,
can,
I will go
As
down.
soon as the last person's out, I'm slamming the door.
I stealthily get out.
Oh God. Think.
Jerry, any aspirations
Glad that's
to solve
over.
this puzzle?
I Ray of Frost.
The guy?
Yeah.
It's ineffective. Ah! I knew you'd try that, and I knew it would be ineffective.
It
So
worked. It
predictable,
worked on you. Bye.
This door is forever Mike. All right. Well, that was a monumental failure across all fronts. Let's hope that the next room fares a little bit better. All right. Opening door number 14.
Wait. Does that bar come out of the side of the?
No,
Nope.
it doesn't.
You have to
All
be
right.
21 and over to activate it. Sorry, Summer.
All right. Whatever. I'm gonna go to now the room on the left.
Opening it up.
Yep.
All right. All right. Let's see how this goes. What are we doing here? Wait, which room was it? Shit.
Room number 13.
Okay. Well, what do we have here as you guys enter the room? Let's take a look. Some kind of designs carved into a relief on the floor. From above, you realize that these designs are actually dozens of tiny hallways connected to tiny rooms. This is not Rick anymore. Hold on.
Oh shit, tiny.
Some have teensy treasure chests, while others feature tiny traps and would have trouble catching a mouse. But it's not mice these traps are after. Sorry,
Can you start
that was a note to myself.
over one more time?
Well, what do we have here? Let's take a look. Some kind of designs carved into a relief on the floor. From above, you realize that these designs are actually dozens of tiny hallways connected to tiny rooms. Some have teensy treasure chests, while others have tiny traps that would have trouble catching a mouse. But it's not mice these traps are after. Oh wait, sorry. That was a note to myself. I should have read that. I shouldn't have read that aloud.
Can I
The other
investigate?
part I shouldn't have read aloud twice, Summer, but you're welcome.
Kind of investigation check to. Does it seem like this is a map of the maze that we've been going through? And if I
Right.
need to roll an investigation check or a perception check, it's going to be 15. Because
You rolled that?
I rolled a 13.
Okay. Yeah, like a quick inspection reveals that it's pretty much a maze in the center of a room. This room's filled with a top-down view of a minuscule scale dungeon. An adventuring party comprised of a tiny cleric, a tiny fighter, a tiny rogue, and a tiny wizard cheerfully slog their way through the tiny dungeon. So cute.
This is a map. I have discovered a map in which we are in.
Lying on the stone floor outside the minuscule dungeon are several carved wooden figurines. A green dragon, an ogre, a spider, and a zombie.
Oh my god.
What do you guys do?
Are we going to play D&D within D&D?
No, Beth. That'd be stupid and redundant.
Well, I don't know, Dad. This just sounds like we're playing D&D within D&D.
Let's just say that I have some
figurines.
fantasies
We
I
got
want to
some
play over and
dice.
over again in my mind. And I want to see you enact them. Figurines outside of the maze. Figures inside of the maze.
I'm gonna pick up a figurine and I'm gonna flick it.
Which one?
The ogre.
Oh,
I'm gonna
right.
flick it away from me.
Just into the... Where are you flicking it?
Well, I was just gonna flick it
Give me a
away in
headache.
the room.
Wah!
Yeah, this wig is hurting.
Stronger than me, Beth. But not at all.
I like what you're doing, Mom. I'm gonna grab the figurine.
Where'd you flick the ogre?
Just in the room somewhere.
Roll a d20. What are you grabbing, Summer?
The dragon. I'm just gonna try to break the head off of this wooden dragon.
You feel appropriately weak in this moment, Summer. You can't rip it off. Nothing will affect the dragon.
I rolled a 10.
Really nicely made. The ogre lands in some random place far away from the adventurers in the maze, but it comes to life and just starts mindlessly wandering around the maze.
Looks like they're... Wait, what? An ogre comes to life and starts wandering the maze?
Yeah, but it's tiny scale.
Oh.
It's like Toy Soldiers, if you ever seen that movie.
Wow, I wish we had some dice about now. Looks like there's everything needed here to play a game of D&D, except for mice. Wonder who would have mice.
Mice?
Mice. Why am I saying mice?
Dice?
Dice.
Rats.
Rats. I hate rats. Can we take a
Well,
break?
you know, Dad threw his dice at that guy in the next room, so whoever that dude is has the dice.
No, your father has like an unsatiable urge to collect the dice, so he picked them back up. I'm adding that in if it didn't happen before. He's got them.
Well, that's handy.
Don't think too much into it, Summer. You'd be disappointed.
Well then, Dad. Roll
What?
the dice.
What dice?
Dad.
Jerry,
Oh my god.
roll the damn dice.
I'm just gonna...
What dice?
Hey Dad, look over there. And then I'm gonna just fish into his pockets.
What are you talking about, Summer?
I'll just...
Roll a sleight of
there's a
hand
thing
check,
I-
Summer. Roll an
Pretty
insight
sure I
check,
saw
Jerry.
it. Yeah, did you hear it go over that way? God. Rolling so low. 3.
I beat it.
Can I also
It's up to
roll-
you whether or not you want to let your daughter just rummage around your pocket.
Hey! What are you doing?
Shut up,
I
Dad.
have
You guys-
Shut up.
very important item, very powerful items within.
As he's
Well,
then
scolding-
it's in the wrong hand.
As he's
See-
scolding Summer, can I check his pockets?
Yeah, Morty.
As Jerry grabs the hand of Summer and pulls it out of the pockets, another hand rifles through. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh,
So that's
This confuses
3
you,
plus
Jerry.
4,
No,
so
it doesn't.
It's
or you just expect your children to be
7.
If it's insight, I rolled a 13. It's keeping my last roll 8 plus 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're disappointed that you're just being assailed by your children right now.
Whoa! 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 I have all the things that was required, but why are you going in my pockets?
Tie him up.
Whoa, Morty, come on.
We need that damn dice.
Dad? This is your opportunity to be useful.
You hear cheers as the
I'm
adventuring
very
party-
useful, and I cast Ray of Frost. See? It's frozen.
Great.
It's like you see those swirly, like, images of wind just disappear into nothingness.
Good job.
I also
Okay.
cast, and I boop Summer on the nose. Sleep.
Go ahead and roll the dice for that to see if she falls asleep. No. You roll like a certain amount of dice that the sum of the dice, if they beat her health, she goes to sleep.
Can I
Right?
cast
I
light
don't
to
know.
distract him
It's sleep. It does.
and
I just.
hopefully
I'm.
mess him up?
You guys, a very simple, tiny little labyrinth is turning you guys against each other. I mean, it's very on brand in character, but this is. You know what? Let's just make it happen. Go ahead and cast Blight, Beth.
No, light.
Oh,
Blight?
To distract him.
definitely heard Blight.
No.
Way different.
I wish. No,
Me
just light.
too.
To distract him. And hopefully miss Summer's nose.
Summer, what's your health?
14.
Oh, I already beat it. If it's 5d8. Yeah, I beat it on the third one.
And now
boring.
she's
So how many? What's your total?
Total. 32.
What's your health, Beth?
my health?
Mhm.
My health is
This is the summer.
14.
This is an AOE.
This spell sends
Well,
So
I guess that's the end of this
Good luck
episode.
without me.
I have 14 health points.
14 and 13.
14.
14 and 14. Both of you are asleep. Morty, you see your father just hold his hand out, grab Beth on the face, or sorry, Summer on the face, put her to sleep. Beth reaches her hand over, and her hand just slops on top of Summer's shoulder, and they both fall down to the ground. It's you and your father
Stealth.
now. Roll stealth.
Oh.
Father and son.
Morty, I'm really regretting
Hey,
enabling you
natural
to
20.
disappear here. You look around and you imagine that you somehow put your son to sleep. Your entire family's gone.
Well,
You're a powerful wizard.
It is a very tiring time. I investigate the room.
All right, go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Can I take Beth and Summer and put them on the beds that were in the room before us? Or the other room
7.
behind us?
It's 2 rooms.
7.
Yeah. You just see you hear like small cheering as the party makes it to the end of the labyrinth, and they walk through the last door, and then they end up in the very beginning again, and their shoulders slump. That's about as much as you see. The ogre's just stomping around in the labyrinth, and that's where we'll take a break. As most of the family's asleep, Morty is stealth, trying to drag his family away, and Jerry is fucking everything up like normal. That's way to go, Jerry. All right, see you back here in
Now.
back at it again. Summer, Beth, Bari, and Blory.
Bleanne.
Bleanne. Morty, you rolled a natural 20. And Jerry's oblivious, so yeah, I guess you, as Jerry's zoning out around the room, feebly attempting to solve any kind of simplistic problem in front of him, you effectively slide your mother and sister out of the door.
Oh, yay.
Jerry, you look around. I don't even think you notice that they're gone. But yeah, the adventuring party gets to the end, celebrates, walks through the door, comes out back to the beginning, sort of slumps their shoulders, and starts going one more time again. Figure is still around there. It's Jerry. This is all on you, buddy.
I solved the puzzle.
There's nothing I can do about that perception of yours, Jerry. There's nothing. I mean, other than insult you.
I solved the puzzle.
If that's what you think, Jerry.
22.
There's not a Meeseeks box here to help you out.
21.
4.
Solving the puzzle.
Man, I'm really inclined to give you a huge hint, but that's not a role in this game. You're just disrespecting the rules at this point.
But I rolled a 21.
Give me how are you doing it?
I hold my hand to my head and I cast telepathy and psychic physicality, and I search the room for the solvings of the room.
All right, we'll say that 21 is just a straight up intelligence check. You look at the other figures. There are 4.
That's finally smart.
Other way. The spider and the zombie, you judge it up based off of the 4 the party members in the maze, and they just wouldn't do the trick. You imagine they'd die in mere seconds. Ogre looks pretty powerful, strong enough, do the trick, just murder them all. And then the dragon, it's a green dragon, adult dragon, fucking do the trick, lickety split. If you want to just kill these people and be done with it, then that's probably what you'd have to do.
There's no other. Befriend the dragon?
Good luck with that, Jerry. It's a dragon, and you're Jerry. You're a Jerry.
Does it look? Does the map?
It's small.
Does the map show where the dragon is?
What? Does the map
show where the dragon is?
The dragon's right in front of you, Jerry, along with the spider and the zombie. It's at your feet. There's fucking figures outside of the labyrinth. When your wife threw the ogre into the labyrinth, it came alive. And just started walking around the labyrinth, Jerry.
The dragon.
All right.
I go in search of it.
You roll an investigation check, Jerry. Wow, how appropriate is this?
9.
9. Even a 9, you'll find the dragon right at your feet. You actually literally feel the dragon wing touching your shin as it's extended into it. It's a solid figure. Looks exactly like a figure you'd play with in a Dungeons and Dragons game. You'd put it on a map and you'd have it fight some adventurers. But in this case, you'd befriend it. If you want to throw it in the labyrinth and try and talk to it, hey man, theater of the mind.
But this is the dragon?
It doesn't write itself.
I'm holding the dragon?
It's got 2 wings, green scales, the face of an entire body of a dragon. You tell me, Jerry.
Fire breather, please speak to me.
It's still in your hand?
Yep.
Yeah, no. It's just a toy. You're shouting at a figure. It's not moving.
Ray Frosted.
The dragon?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll damage, Jerry. Actually, no. You're Jerry. Go ahead and roll to attack first. Good job, Jerry. You shattered the dragon.
Smoke. Dust. I have defeated the dragon.
You actually notice the party looking at you. The four the cleric, mage, fighter, and rogue. They're just staring dumbfounded at you, and now they're just like shouting at each other and grabbing each other and like murdering each other. They all die except for one, Beth, and she kills herself.
Oh my god.
And she starts back at the beginning. The cleric. I'm sorry.
I see all of this.
Yeah, and then they start back at the beginning.
I killed myself.
Let's get to Morty first here. Morty, what are you doing? Are you still dragging your
you already
family
took
to
your
the...
action. You can't kill yourself this action. You can hold
Man, I
your
didn't
action.
expect
Since I know my mom's
you guys to be such good role players.
drunk and I like her to stay asleep when she's drunk. I'm gonna leave her sleeping. I'm gonna try and wake Summer up by slapping her a bit.
Oh, geez, Morty, go ahead for it.
Slap her a bit.
Actually, you just wake her up.
Okay, I wake her up.
What?
I didn't want to leave it
Ow.
up to a roll because you could fail
Morty,
that.
what is going on?
You fell asleep.
Stop it.
Congratulations, you fell asleep, dumb bitch.
Oh,
Is that you
okay.
crawling away? What was that?
As I run away
You're
from
gonna pay
Summer.
for that, Morty.
As I run away from Summer.
Are they in the hallway or the room previous with
They're
the
in the room
goblins?
with the beds.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. So what happened back
Just
there?
like when just like when we fell asleep for international cable and you didn't wake us up. Yep. Remember that?
Care to tell us what happened, Morty?
Not really, but I will. Dad put you to sleep.
Dad put us to sleep. Where is he now?
Don't know. Left him.
Okay, so he's dead. Wake up, Mom. Wake up.
She's drunk.
Come on. If you don't wake up, we're never gonna get out of here. Let's
Do I wake up?
Roll a Constitution saving throw. The higher, the better.
Time to sleep is over.
Or maybe in this case, the lower, the better if you want to stay asleep.
19.
Yeah, you wake up.
Ugh. What?
Looks like
No, it's
Dad put us to sleep, and Morty just woke us up. So yeah, I figure he's dead, or at the very least, we should go check on him.
I guess.
I say we loot corpses.
Yeah, he'll probably be dead by the time we get there.
Corpses. He did have that.
We'll go ahead and loot his corpse and
thing that I
finally
gave
get
him.
those dice before he comes back as like his triplet. Ooh.
All right. Well, let's not wait around. I'll lead the way, I guess.
Yeah, we'll go back to the same room, I'm guessing.
I guess.
All right, Jerry, how you doing it? How are you offing yourself?
How did I see them die? They just poofed out?
The tiny adventurer?
Yeah.
Adventurers?
My family.
Ooh, wait, hold on. The tiny adventurers or
Or
your actual family that you're adventuring with right now? I mean the
My
adventure.
actual Who was in the room with me right now?
Nobody. You put them to sleep, Jerry. Who knows what happened after that?
I bashed my head against the floor.
Oh my god.
All right, Beth, Summer, and
He's
Morty,
way too much of a coward to do that.
Yeah, well, he's not gonna kill himself. That's impossible.
I
I
back
guess.
out.
What you
I-
do
on
here
the first
is-
one, I just kind of like, ow!
Okay, that is much more accurate.
You take 3 points, and that's favorable for you. I'm giving you credit, Jerry, by letting you do 3 points of damage to yourself. Bludgeoning. You guys walk into the wails of Jerry.
Oh my God.
You're
Damn
back!
it, Jerry.
I hugged
What is
them all.
wrong
I
with
thought
you?
you were dead. I killed a dragon.
Get off us,
and
Jerry.
you died, and I was
Just
alone.
Stop, Mom. Stop this.
Jerry, sit down.
Thank
Sit
you.
down on the corner.
Okay. Let's figure this out.
The situation's getting worse and worse.
I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna look at the labyrinth. The figurines in there.
You don't want to look at that.
What?
I've already inspected it. It tells us.
All right.
As you look down, Summer, you see the ogre that your mom threw in there by itself. And around it, it looks like it just took one swipe with its club and just killed all 4 adventurers. and the puzzle solved.
Oh.
Yep, just took them finding something that'll kill them. Turns out, they just wanted a sweet release from the situation they were trapped in.
Ever waking nightmare called
I think
our
it
life.
was the being trapped with the what are you, Jerry? A wizard, sorcerer?
I'm a source.
You don't even know.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's deep wisdom in that, Grandpa.
Yep.
Okay, so what
Don't look too much into it.
what happens next?
Let me read what happens next. First. Yeah, there are actually a few mini treasure chests inside a labyrinth, and as you see the ogre like take the final swipe on Jerry, we'll say, very just fucking the sorcerer just splatters against the wizard, whatever the fuck you are, Jerry. Doesn't really matter.
Sorcerer
Inconsequential. The all the enemies disappear. The ogre bodies sort of ascend. They find heaven, I guess. It exists for them. I'll give them that. And the one treasure chest opens at the end of the labyrinth.
Can we pick it up?
Yeah,
I pick it up.
sure. Yeah, you get a tiny little. You pull a tiny little like toothpick out.
Oh,
Yep. It's a tiny wand of magic missiles.
I'll put it in my pocket.
All right, here you go. Flip it. Flip the coin.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna flip that over there?
Sorry, that was
Whoa.
rather loud.
You lose it. I'm afraid it's tiny. It's real hard to keep track of.
I'm just gonna pat my pocket as if I knew it got in there, but I don't know if it actually got in there.
You don't. You might be able to look for it later, but you're dumbfounded.
All right.
Well, this has been fun. What say you we go to that other room?
The one that we were just at?
Hmm.
That we missed something?
There's a door on the opposite side here. There are two. I guess there. Yeah.
I kick it in.
The next room.
Jerry, your legs are too weak. We know you can't actually kick it in.
11.
Your legs are too weak, Jerry. You can't kick it in. you're
I'm going to roll to save my leg.
yeah. As your like foot
8.
makes contact with it, your knee like buckles. Shoots like
It
static pain,
hyperextended.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to carry me now. Oh, you're gonna have to carry me. Oh, the pain.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I walked
okay.
The
past
pain
him.
is excruciating. Oh.
I'm gonna step over him.
Yeah, we're all gonna walk past him.
Are you guys going into the next room or
Yeah.
going back to the?
No, we're going in the next
My
room.
leg, though. I can't walk.
Stealth test.
All right. Your entire family walks past you and lets you suffer. Jerry, they just simply open the door, as that's all that it took. It's just turning the knob, Jerry.
Jesus.
Everything in this odd-shaped room is white. The walls, the floor, the ceiling.
Ray frosted.
Ev-
Ah!
Yeah, you just hear like spray ineffectively across and above the entrance behind you guys. Everything in this odd-shaped room is white. The walls, the floor, the ceiling, everything that is except the four-doorsed and stressed-looking lady at the cheap desk writing furiously on paper. How about parchment? And she's got an inkwell and a quill pen. How's that for immersion? A second after the door is opened, the room elongates, extends forward. It's 100 feet long now.
I'm gonna try and close the door. See what that does.
Doors are already actually closed when you turn around.
Oh.
Just slams shut on its own.
It's a neat trick. I'm gonna walk forward.
All right, you pass the writer.
Oh.
There's just a woman at a
Oh,
desk
she was
just
like
like
100
writing.
feet away.
No,
So-
the room extends.
Oh, past her.
Yeah.
Then no. Excuse me.
Yeah. Look, I don't have time to talk to you. I need to meet a deadline. I haven't finished this room. I was tasked with writing the puzzle for this room, and I'm just not finished.
Well, what do you have so far?
It's writer's block, I'm afraid. I'll need inspiration.
You have
Can
nothing.
we take any of these doors?
I've got a few ideas, yeah, but I'm bit stuck right now.
Can we just walk through any of these doors?
I got an idea.
Yeah. You should, maybe, yeah. Try it.
Can you just write up something really fast for this door on the right? Like, we can tell you what to write.
No, it's up to me. It's my creative freedom. I want to finish this, and I want it to have my personality in this room.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Throw a sapphire key in there. Boom.
Don't tell me what to do. This is my room.
Can we give you suggestions?
No.
Oh. Well, how do we get out of here?
I don't know. Walk through. Try and find it. Figure it out. Inspiration will come to me. You'll have to surmount it. Who knows? All right?
Yeah, we don't have time for this.
You got
I'm gonna
this.
knock
I
an arrow
believe in you.
And we're like, well, today's your lucky day. Call me your muse. If you don't finish this puzzle right now, I'm gonna put an arrow through your brain.
Write an intimidation or roll an intimidation.
Write an intimidation check. 5 pages of
Oh, that's pretty good.
intimidation.
16.
Oh.
Why is Summer not intimidating?
It's summer.
It's a
she's
teenage girl.
Summer.
Teenager.
You're a small
She
white
sounds
girl.
like a valley
Hey, well,
girl.
emphasis on the girl. Sexist. I don't appreciate that.
She's a valley girl.
Look,
That's what
I
I
need to give you guys some trouble as you get through here, okay?
Well, I'm about to give you a lot of trouble. So
Just what are you
What's it
afraid
gonna
of?
be?
What are you afraid of?
Bunnies! Oh my god,
bunnies?
bunnies are so scary.
She's
Their
afraid of
little
don't even
organs are
mention it,
so
Mom.
small.
We hate
She's
bunnies.
afraid of
Some of the
doing
tiles,
Bunny
like,
hating family.
Okay, and she starts writing, and like every other tile starts to like coalesce, sort of like morph up into this like alabaster shape of this small little figure. You start to see like two red colors pierce through, vibrant red, as you see.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god.
Bunny just like.
I'm
jumping
gonna
on-
push the girl into the crowd of bunnies.
No, I can't. Go ahead and
You did good.
roll a strength check.
You did real good. Oh.
You don't know what you're doing.
11.
Could I stealthily try and grab the book from her that she's writing in?
You push her in, and there's like as soon as she flies past her desk, the bunnies just jump on her and start ripping her to shreds.
Jeez.
Good job, Morty.
I didn't actually grab the book.
Well, if he's, I'll try and help you. I'll try as soon as you grab the book. I'm gonna try to kick the desk over.
Okay, everybody roll initiative as now there's a horde of bunnies
Can I grab the
Even
book?
me?
across 100.
Could I
foot
grab the book
span.
real fast? Like, as he's pushing her, like, "What's it?"
Yeah, you can.
Even me in the next room.
You didn't crawl through?
You roll initiative just to just to like try and just so we can have accurate times on this.
Yeah.
All right, 15 to 20.
Are we rolling initiative? Oh.
Yeah, I said roll initiative.
17.
All right.
5 for initiative.
10 to 15. 5 to 10.
Actually 10. 10, sorry.
Yeah, 5.
What'd you get, Beth?
4.
All right. Okay, Summer, roll dexterity saving throws. There's about 10 bunnies just.
Could I write in the book the bunnies turn to jelly?
When
Pen?
it's your turn, Morty. Gotta follow some goddamn rules here.
I rolled a 6.
A 6? That's great, Summer. I'm really happy you rolled a 6. Don't even trip, dog. It's not even gonna be that bad. It's not even much. That was the most arbitrary roll I've ever done, and it would kill you if I followed it. I'm gonna unarbitrary that. All right, you take 6 points of piercing damage as 6 little bunnies make their way through. About 10 jump after you, but 6 make their way onto your flesh. Their teeth just ripping it out, just fucking grabbing meat loads of your flesh like Hamburger Helper, just gulping it up. You didn't know that Bugs Bunny could be so vicious. As you see Summer just like trip backwards as this horde of bunnies just swarms over her. Some will go right past her and just start like running towards the door. Jerry, you hear like scratches on the door right in front of you. All right, Jerry, you're up. No, I'm sorry, Summer, you're up. I just want to take
I
that
hear
away
the
from you,
scratches.
Jerry.
I will take my turn anyways. I hear the scratches upon the door, and I hold my action in preparation for them to barge through. I will save my family.
We'll see how that goes, Jerry.
How many bunnies are attacking me?
They're about 6, just embedded in your flesh, Summer.
Okay. I'm gonna try to basically make a pass for the book, and then hand it off to Morty.
I already have it.
Oh, do you?
Did I grab it? I thought you should grab it.
Yeah, that was the last thing you did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting for my turn to write in it.
Cool. Then I'm gonna try to kick the desk over.
All right. Like strength check.
Natural 1.
Kick your shin against the table.
Yeah, exactly, Morty. As much as I hate to take your suggestion, it was mine too. Oh, God. I guess we're part of the same family, so I'm going to rationalize that.
I'm smart like Grandpa.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as your
No,
shin
Morty.
is just, like, kind of caved in for a little bit. Like, mid-shin bone is just, like, kind of, like, broken a little bit.
Now it's very fitting.
Yeah. All right. That was your action. You got, I guess, like a bonus action. Some movement if you want to. There's like a massive amount of bunnies in across the entire 100-foot distance.
I'm gonna yell. This is the best death I could have asked for, and I'm gonna run straight into the horde of bunnies.
All right.
You know what to do, Morty.
Uh,
You know what to do.
You just ran into a horde of bunnies. They can still attack you right now before my turn.
Exactly.
They don't expect your foolish, like, they don't expect prey to come running at them, so, like, 10 prematurely throw themselves and miss you, but 1 just fucking inserts itself into your obliques and just, like, rips out, like, grabs onto one of your ribs. It's like, ah, 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 you feel your rib, like, shaking around, like, it's in your spine. It's just, like, shaking around. Ah, ah, ah. And before it just, like, rips off a piece and, like, like, takes it as, like, a trophy for its friends. Just, like, it's a little bit bigger than the rest now. It's, yeah. Well, yeah. And, yeah, you made it, like, 10 feet in. Good job, Summer, I guess. Jerry. Save your family.
Still on the ground. I stand up.
Yeah.
I hear the scratches on the door.
You do. It's because I said you did.
I push it open.
Kate, you see Summer getting mauled by bunnies, and you see those same bunnies, about 4 of them right in front of you.
I close the door. I hold my ray of frost.
until
They come through the door.
Got it, Jerry. All right, Morty, you're up.
I take the book out and I write, the bunnies that are around summer all turn into Jessica that love me, and the bunnies behind me get through the door to my dad.
All right, roll a performance check, Morty.
Jessica.
See how well you can.
Performance 10?
Let's just say it's like the book isn't used to your handwriting.
I write in Orcish.
Exactly. You write in Orcish, and it's not Orcish in this book.
And
And
still get Jessica?
well, like you look down, and the bunnies no longer have like fur, as you know typical bunnies to have, but they have like an orange, kind of like wig, kind of like like mane coming out, and they're naked. Very reminiscent of a Jessica in a dream once, maybe, but yeah. About 7 of
Just
them jump on you.
Cross out that part. Cross it out.
I turn them all into Jessicas that love me. They're not going to fight me. They love me. Well, maybe.
Most of them actually turn their head towards you, Morty, and like some don't have the jumping distance, but they try anyway. That's how eager they are to get towards you as they're like fumbling over each other. Summer, you actually feel left out, and this is like the one biting on you just like lets go and jumps after Morty instead. You take 7 points of piercing damage as the bunnies shift their focus on you entirely.
Piercing love?
They sense that you might have their destiny in their hands, and they may not like the current predicament that they're in. So, you got a bonus action, I guess.
Could I use my bonus action to cross out the vicious part?
Yeah, performance check again. Any minuscule action you can do.
7.
You accidentally cross out the bunny's part, and they just turn into like humanoid, hills have eyes kind of type mutants.
Jessica, though?
Yeah, of a similar vein of Jessica.
Are they still hot?
You see like the eyes of Jessica or eye in some of them.
Are they still hot?
You notice
Do they have
maybe like a
boobs?
right breast on one of them that's similar to Jessica's.
Ew.
They're like, some of them are rolling towards you, some of them are like walking backwards, like bridge, like Hills Have Eyes type, Silent Hill, like a bunch of hill horror subject matters is what this reminds you of. Yeah, no, you made it worse, Morty. So that's everything, unless you want to move and get opportunity attacked.
Stealth.
You already used your bonus action. You can't do that.
Could I write in stealth?
Nope. Yep. All right. Beth, you're up.
I'm gonna make a run for it towards the first door.
The first door is where Jerry is.
Okay, not that door. I thought there were other doors that were lining.
There
this up.
are, but it's like across 100-foot span. So.
I'm really fit.
Yeah, there's really a lot of vicious, now mutant humanoid creatures in between you and that door. Thankfully, most of them seem to be angry at Morty for writing them that way, but you might have a chance, but most likely you don't. It's just what common sense would tell you.
Morty, toss me the book.
Are you going to get rid of Jessica?
No,
Okay.
I take the book.
I just hold it up. I don't move.
You don't? Am I near
take
him? Yeah, I take the book.
Yeah, sure, that's your action. You can bonus action some small change.
Kind of cross out the bunny line.
I already crossed out the money line.
You look at it and it's
Oh.
already crossed out, and that's how you realize it got to even more dangerous human creatures.
I wasn't paying attention.
Clearly, yeah. Should have added that bar. Goddamn merchants in this fucking labyrinth.
I'll draw a heart next to where the bunnies, next to the lines with the bunnies. Maybe it'll turn them into nice bunnies.
Lovingly vicious.
Morty, you feel their
Seeing hills have eyes.
you feel their teeth and claws inside of you start to gently release as they start caressing you and more aggressively
Oh.
start caressing you
Oh no.
and start reaching for places that maybe you weren't quite interested in them reaching.
Mom, Mom.
They're slobbering over each
uh,
other and some are starting to jump at one another.
Can we go home?
They're
we just go
oh
home?
god, oh
Can we go home now?
I mean,
now?
the
Mom,
parts that
please?
resemble your little girlfriend are maybe nice a little bit, but like the 99% other parts are kind of gruesome and.
I close my eyes and think of Jessica.
Just think of this as a practice run, Morty. It's all fake. It's gonna be fine.
Does this happen to
Beth, do you think I'd really make a fake Dungeons and Dragons session? There are consequences here, so
I apologize.
maybe you're gonna want to take it a bit more seriously. Good news is,
Do I regain
for no
health?
one but the bunnies, people,
Do I regain
Cronenberg, Jessica's, it's their turn.
health? Do I regain health because they're caressing me?
We'll see about that. Morty takes 6 points of confused sexual bludgeoning damage as your ears are punctured. You're in an attempt to get at your genitals. Your lower half of your clothes are ripped off, along with some of your flesh above your genitals.
Oh boy.
Man, they're really going at it. It's a good thing they're so distracted by their own genitals. Otherwise, you'd take a little bit more damage. But, yeah. Let's see. Jerry. Yeah, they break through the door.
I Ray of Frost.
You don't have... Oh, were you
I
holding
did,
that?
yeah.
You were holding that. All right. So completely different. Like... They have skin now. They're maybe like 3 times larger. They've got a head of red hair. Yep. Yeah, it's confusing. It looks kind of like summer a little bit in a weird way.
They all have cell phones.
Forming out of their hands. You take 5 points of confusing sexual bludgeoning damage. Maybe you're into, maybe you're not. I don't know. I'd give you the benefit of the doubt and say you're into it. Everybody else, you're you keeping a distance away from them. Summer, you're up. As you see your brother in this confused state of pain and pleasure at the same time, and you hear the confused state of pain and pleasure from your father at the same time as well.
Oh no.
And you look around you and you see that everybody's in like a confused state of pain and pleasure. And maybe you want a part of it, but maybe most likely you don't.
I know I don't have rage, but I am enraged, and I grab my longsword and I just start spinning in circles.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an attack roll. The higher the better, clearly.
14.
Go ahead and roll damage.
No.
Jerry, you're on deck next.
Oh wait, D20. Stupid.
Didn't even do the Murray of Frost.
Oh, do that. Sorry, roll that.
Do I roll the attack? Or
Yeah.
Rolled the wrong thing anyway.
12.
You have 1 out of 4.
Wow. 4.
4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
Neither of you do enough to kill anything. Jerry, you just wet their hot bodies up.
8 points.
As they're just slamming into you in multiple different ways. Are you lying to me, Jerry? You fucking lying to me, Jerry? You know the consequences of lying to Rick, motherfucker. I've got a machine that tells me that you're lying to me right now.
4 points of damage.
That's what I thought. Which is nothing. Doesn't kill any of them. Just makes them wet. Which is more confusing in their aroused and chaotic state. Slurping their bodies all over you. Summer, it's a very similar circumstance, I'm afraid. You don't do enough to, like, kill any of them. Some of them are even more aroused by by your little spin. You slash them, and they're like, they blush a little bit before renewing their attack. Look, I didn't want to be in this situation, but you guys did this. So, Morty, you're up next. More are encroaching on your. They're like slowly surrounding you. They're overtaking the table. Beth, you also don't feel safe, but you're next after Morty.
So for my bonus action, can I take that potion?
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Actually, I guess I'll just use that as my action.
You can do that as a bonus action.
Yeah, but the thing I'm gonna do next is actually called cunning action. It says your quick thinking and agility allows you to move and act quickly, so you can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can only be used to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
All right.
So I guess I'll take the potion and then I'll use disengage to get away from them without provoking opportunity attacks.
Are you going backwards towards the door that your father's at, or forward into the fray?
I'm going away from the bunnies.
Towards your father. All right.
There's no way to bunnies.
The most free space is in between you and the door where your father is. You do hear the echoes, the muffled echoes of a slurping noise on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna do the disengage and go near my mom who has the book.
It's a good idea, Morty.
But I'd take that potion still. So what is that potion?
No, you still have the book. You just held it up while she wrote it.
No, I took it.
Oh,
yeah.
2d4 plus 4.
Whoops.
Beth, you're up next. As Morty runs towards you while currently being clinged on by mutants of a sexual violent nature.
The best kind of sexual nature.
Really indulging in their carnal nature, their carnal desires.
That's all.
All right, you're close enough to make it to her, so Morty.
Yeah, that's all I do.
I'm gonna write in the book, and I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna try and copy that other lady's writing as much as I can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna write, and suddenly a door of safe passage opened right next to us.
Okay, roll a performance check.
You should be real good, Mom. You fake all the time.
Morty! This is not the time for that. 6.
It's time for what?
It's really hard to pay attention with all of the slurping and sloshing and clawing
God.
of a deep, welling pleasure and pain at the same time. Especially as Morty is like looking into your eyes with this like confused look of yes, but no,
This is my
Jessica!
dream, Mom. This is my dream, but it's all wrong.
Yes. Okay.
I saw an opportunity to try to take it. Didn't work.
Oh shit, Jerry, you're up. Technically, because you released your Ray of Frost. Did you do anything else outside of that? Because your Ray of Frost was your held action from last round.
Then I wouldn't Ray of Frost again.
Okay, you're gonna like, your body is like kind of.
In a fetal position, and I'm just like.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll at advantage.
18. 18 plus 5.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Fuck that puddle anyway. 4. Okay, you actually take out 2 of them combined with last time's damage. 2 of them give this shudder as their legs kind of like Ganon's leg when he's actually in pain, but also doesn't have. She's like, ugh. And you just
sad.
you feel their warm breath press past their teeth as they claw into you one last time, and then with some of your flesh in their mouth. That's you killed 2 of them. There's 2 still on you, and they're going to.
I take off my pants.
Well, Dad, even crazy monsters turn frigid around you.
I take off my pants.
as your bonus action? Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and just roll a d20.
16.
You take it off very quickly and actually confidently, like, well, maybe. And the other two, it's almost like they understand how disgusting they are by looking at how disgusted they are of you, and they're like, you know what? They just like slurp off and go in the opposite direction. Yeah, they just leave you alone. They just
slurp off.
God, as they look at their dead friends, and they're like, oh wow. It's almost like they finally understand how gross they are and how gross you are, and just like just slurp away like snails. In the other room, you did it, Jerry. You managed to even the most sexually fiendish aren't attracted to you.
I don't know if that's a victory or not. Is that a victory for me or no?
It's not.
You've been pretty confident making your own assumptions thus far. Just continue that route, and maybe you'll be happy. All right. The bunnies are up. You know what? They're going to go after Beth.
No.
You take 5 points as 5 bunnies, no longer bunnies, humanoid flesh, mutant people.
Cranberries.
Like, grab you and shift you in really uncomfortable ways. It's like their entire, like, any connection point is both moist and warm, like uncomfortably warm and strong at the same time, but also wild. It's just exactly. Yeah, you take 5 points of confusing bludgeoning damage, and Morty, since you guys have the book and they don't want to disappear, they're also going to go after you. Oh, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as they renew.
How did they even hit me?
Their attack on you. Okay, Summer, you're up.
I'm gonna stop spinning since that wasn't very successful, and I'm gonna point down the hallway, not where the rest of the family is, but the opposite end. I'm gonna yell, "Oh look!" or yeah. Oh look! It's a naked, looped up Morty. He went that way. And I'm gonna try to convince them to run in the other direction.
Down the hallway?
Yeah. Like away from
towards
us.
the 3 doors that are available.
Sure. I mean,
okay, roll persuasion
away
check
from
at
us.
advantage.
Hey. Do this. Hey. 16.
Okay, I would say most, all of them, an entire wave of the hundreds of them in front of you, start to stop pressing their way towards you, and they look behind them, and they start to, like, you hear this like, and it's like as the mass goes in the opposite direction from you, you see almost like a slug. This mass leave this like dense liquidy sludge behind them, except for the ones attacking Morty and Beth right now, which are 8 in total.
Is that my my full action?
Yeah, that'd be your full action.
Okay. Then I'm gonna, when they pass me, I'm gonna use my movement to go back towards Beth since she's got the book.
Okay.
How many are by her?
8 total in collection around Morty and Beth, but there are 2 on their way, so like a total of 10 away from the door, where you hear just like the moaning of Jerry coming from the door where you left him.
I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna take a deep breath, and use my second wind to get some health back.
Okay.
Wait, and then I'm gonna use my action surge. Oh, sweet. Get 9 points of health back. And then I'm gonna use my action surge to attack one of the.
Just roll and we'll see, like, depending on how high you roll, you can attack more than one.
Oh, okay. It's a 7.
You get one, and it's on Morty. Just like you see it like using its arm to like lift its leg over and like put it even higher up onto Morty, like trying to like just climb onto Morty in the most awkward, spread out way it can.
It's the one with booby on it, so I like it, but it's kind of disturbing at the same time.
Ew, Morty.
It's Jessica.
Gross.
It's Jessica. It's fine. It's fine.
That's me.
All right, Jerry, you're up. See the two sliding away from you.
Dead?
I guess I'm last. Yeah.
No, you killed 2. They're 2 sliding away.
Alive?
They're using they're cognitively functioning, so they're sliding away from you.
Breathing?
I
I freeze their breaths! I freeze their breaths with the ray of frost.
Oh my god. One trick pony over here.
10.
To hit? Yeah, you get one.
No,
of
that
them.
was 10.
Yeah, treat me like I'm an idiot.
10 to
Jerry.
first roll. And then...
You got one of them. 1. Go roll damage.
8.
Wow, you fucking kill the shit out of it. You just... You shatter it, and then the also weird sexually kind of intertwined movement of the other one ends up forcing the frozen body to just like shatter into pieces as it's just like continuing to crawl forward. And then it looks at its dead weird comrade, I guess, and it's that it was invented less than a minute ago, and kind of gives this like... and then like continues to walk forward. All right. Wow. Morty, you're up.
Could I like lean over the book of some of Mom's hands and write in there? All members, all Morty's party members, or all Keith Silverson's party members gain the benefit of a long rest.
What?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a very high performance check. You're so sexually and stimulated, sort of. Oh, I don't want to say that. You're like worn out based on the circumstances, both mentally and physically, for who knows why. And you take a point of exhaustion.
Try and fix the sentence.
More do you take a point of exhaustion?
And you have a thing climbing on your face.
What?
It's like slowly humping.
Ew.
You're looking through pubic hairs right now.
Ew.
See why?
A curtain of pubic hairs. I said it. It's canon. It's happening.
Yeah, why does this
And
bunny,
you're exhausted.
this humanoid bunny have so many
Yes,
pubic hairs?
I do nothing now. I stop.
Ugh.
You guys really should have paid more attention. And I mean, I'm not a supporter of the school system, but they teach you how to write. In this case, maybe they didn't. Who knows? Beth, you're up.
I'm going to ground pound this book, and I'm also casting inflict wounds.
All right, go ahead and do whatever you do for that, but double it.
I mean, it would be... I have to roll to attack, but do I automatically hit it since it's a book?
Just roll an advantage.
$17.
Yeah, you hit it. It's a book.
You said double the damage?
The most problematic portion is ripping it out of Morty's hands.
I didn't have it.
Yeah,
you were writing
I'm
it.
holding it.
I said she's holding it. I reach over and write it.
Yeah, but just because you're there and like the consequence of the weird flesh bunny mutants, it's just like this entanglement of limbs and arms, and like when you get close to another group of them, they all start to interconnect and kind of like aggressively sexualize in some weird ways. Yeah.
24
Points of damage. Yeah. Inflict wounds.
Yes.
Yeah, you look down and just like entirely sick of this scene. Certainly not speaking from my own perspective here. You just destroy the book, rip it to shreds. Doesn't matter. I don't care what you cast again. But it's like the room is now. You're the shattering as portions of the wall are just entirely broken and fissures crack up in the entire room, and it just like splits into many different portions. And the bunnies all die and they fall in the cracks. In this loud
Thank
slurping.
God.
And then all the cracks seam up, and you just hear some parts fly out of the new seams of the room, and it's pristine again, except for the book is dead, gone, so nobody can write in it again, infect this room in any weird ways, Morty. And the 3 doors are open again. Or, I mean, at least they're there again.
Thanks, Summer.
And now the room sort of like shrinks back into a 40 by 40 space.
Do any of the doors disappear? Or
No, they're all there. All 3 of them.
so there are 3 doors in front of us?
Let me check the map. Yeah, this whole room has 4 doors in total. 1 behind you and 3 in front of you. 4 you. I think that with the so many options in front of our party, our very smart and adventurous and brave party, who knows what's gonna happen? I have a pretty good idea. I have a good. Yep, I know exactly what's going to happen, but you don't. So find out next time on Wubba Lubba D&Dub. Rick and Morty versus D&D. As always, SASANS, thank you for watching. And never stop playing role-playing games. Good timing there.
Role-playing
Team
Yeah, I
SASA.
was confused.
Are
I was
we-
like,
Stop
are we
watching
not
Rick
supposed to be
Morty.
saying it?
Wait, is
'Cause
there-
nobody else said it.
People watching? I thought you say something else and then
Nobody watches.
As always, thank you for watching. Oh, until fate.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go.
Did I
say
That's-
that?
No.
It's your fault we didn't have good timing.
Until fate.
Next
brings us together.
And
never
stop
playing
playing
role-playing
games.
games. Or do.
Lay it down, let me see your hand. Show me what you got. You're always talking, but you're not playing. It doesn't match your face. Gotta find my way away from this place. Can you take me now? I want it real. Are you afraid of me now? Are you afraid of me now? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel that I can see your soul? Do you feel it? Do you feel it? Do you feel the beat in your heart? I want it